Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of the Minecraft Let's Play. Now, I've got a question. What are the two inevitabilities of life? Death and taxes. No! It's wood and stone. Those are the two things that every single Minecraft Let's Play, every single Minecraft world that you play on is going to have a lot of. So, I've got a plan today. We're going to build a tree farm over here, and then eventually we're going to expand it into a giant quarry over on this side. Now, I haven't built tree farms a lot usually. I kind of just let trees grow and then cut them down. But having a specific area that we're going to have the trees grow in is probably going to be the most important thing. At least it'll let me have an area that is specifically made for cutting down trees, so I don't like end up losing saplings or whatever. So my idea today is I think I'm going to chop down, flatten this area, maybe up to here. I don't really want it to be at the water line. And then probably slowly expand it over to there. It's starting to go nighttime. Yeah, the problem that we're gonna run into is, we have dark oak saplings and also spruce saplings all the way up there, and those are best to be grown in a 2x2 formation, while stuff like birch and oak, which there's a couple over there, those things are better to be grown in a 1x1. So the issue that we have to solve is how are we going to make it look nice when the two trees are going to have way different properties from each other, way different dimensions. Let me start flattening this out, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that. Alright, got this a little bit more flattened out. Go ahead and more torches. That's a spider. I'm gonna need that at some point. Alright, so my idea is, right, so we have 2x2 squares for these things. What I want to do is to try and do kind of an old school method for getting trees separated. It'll look a little bit janky, but it's okay. Sometimes the old school methods are best practice. So we're going to a lot more. There's two. I really need I really need a stone cutting table. That's the thing that I've been missing for a while. So we're gonna be having our 2x2 trees like this, essentially, having about 3 blocks between them, and then connecting them like this with some dirt. So this will make them be an odd number of tiles, and then we can continuously tile them for a while. Now, I was trying to get a concept out last episode, and I wasn't really able to explain it really well. I built that house. I was trying to build that house to be an odd number of sides on each side, but it ended up being that there's 5 on one side and 8 on the other, or 7 and 10 if you're on the outside. Why is that bad? If you have an even number of sides, it's a lot harder to center things. Like, it's not impossible, obviously. You can center it by having more even stuff. But it gets a little bit harder when you're, like, doing either small builds or just building out in general. It's gonna look a little bit awkward, and generally, like, odd numbers stuff looks a little bit nicer. That's why I'm making this walkway odd. It looks a little bit even, is because then you can put stuff like torches or light sources in the center, and they're not gonna spread out into a weird number of sides, it's going to look generally pretty natural, right? Speaking of light sources, I think I'm going to, there's some pumpkins over there that I'm going to harvest, but for tonight, I think I'm going to try and build out a little bit more here. I'm going to have to fill in this, this hole, yeah, for now, I'm going to be building out something like this. Obviously, the cobblestone's probably going to change. It looks a little bit janky. I might even increase this to be a little bit wider. I had those trees grow, and if I look, let's go over there actually. I want to maximize the amount of sides the leaves can spawn at. We look at this thing, looks like it goes 1, 2, 3 from the trunk. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. So if we're gonna have a regular build here, it's gonna be like this, and then it's gonna be clipping with the other leaves. So it might be good to make it a bit wider like this. And then it'll be a little bit minimal. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, only just one part here. Yeah. I'm gonna try and make them a bit wider. I want to make sure that I have enough leaves to repopulate every single day. And if, you know, they start getting clipping together and overriding each other, that might be losing a lot of them to just random chance. I want to be a bit sustainable here, given that I don't want to be constantly looking for new trees. So let me go ahead and tear this out for now. Yeah, extend this 2 more. I need a lot of cobblestone here, but we are in the middle of a bunch of stone. This will be great. I'm not really gonna have to worry about running out. I can literally just start mining. Alright. Need some more cobble. I'm currently gonna need some more stairs as well. Okay. So we're gonna go into 1, 2, 3. Oop. You like that? Obviously want this odd. This can be 1, 2, 3 slabs, and then into some more stone. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So this is gonna be generally the pattern I'm gonna follow for. I'm gonna do maybe 4 of them, maybe 3, 4. Plug in this hole. But yeah. 2, 3. 3. Now, obviously we're not going to be using stone or cobblestone the entire time. I do want probably a different texture. It looks, cobblestone's nice and all, but it gets a little bit grating to look at, I find. Alright. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I missed! There we go. Might need to extend this a little bit. 2. And I'm out. So, this is where step 2 of this process comes in. And that is, I'm literally just gonna go over here and start writing. I want to do a little bit of a unique mineshaft thing, potentially. I don't know exactly how I'm going to be doing it. It's not going to be a giant hole, unfortunately. Well, it will, but it won't be the giant hole, I should say. It's going to be a little bit... I kind of want to make a giant drop down over to the bottom of the map. And from there, I want to be able to make a bunch of minecart shenanigans to get stone up to the surface. Now how I'm gonna do that? It's a great question. I still need a minute to figure it out. I'm gonna be using stone tools for a while now here. Let's do that. Let me get some more shovels as well. Go. This one's running out. 9 durability only. Alright, let's do another thing over here. Well, no. I'm gonna finish this up. Not get too bogged down by too many things. I'm gonna put the basics up for this. And then I'm going to move on to another thing. Okay. But yeah, generally this is just kind of how it's going to be. I'm going to build, I think, 4... Oh, hi, Wandering Trader. What do you have? Sugarcane, vines, kelp? Acacia saplings would be nice. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything that I can trade for. Oh, you're a little bit useless to me. I could steal your llamas. I won't do that. So, plan being, I'm going to make, I think, 4 of these, and two rows. And then I'll probably work on the other types of saplings, which are a little bit easier to deal with, I think. But getting a little bit of a groundwork down for these, and then I'll be back in a bit. We got our first tree growing here. That's perfect. All right. Yep, exactly where I thought it would be, and exactly where I thought it would be. That's exactly what I wanted to look like. All right. Well, just gotta keep going. Oh, slowly working my way down with this with the quarry. Great thing about doing stuff like this also is that I was gonna say I'm gonna get a few resources here that I'll be needing, but I only got 1 piece of raw iron. It's okay, it's okay. Better one than none at all. But yeah. Plan is I'll just spiral staircase down for now until I reach, you know, deep slate or whatever. Probably gonna have to put stairs or maybe even a railing, but and once it'll all be complete, or once we're gonna get all the way down, I'm going to just leap and, you know, fall into water. Not solid stone. But yeah, that's the plan for this for now. Obviously, you know, I'll pretty it up, I'll pretty this up too, but for now this'll work. The one thing that the one reason I kind of wanted to build out here is I don't really like building giant holes next to my base. I just find it a bit odd. I don't know how to describe it, truthfully. It feels like I shouldn't be there. Because, you know, you're gonna have to then eventually either, you know, fill it up or something, or make it look, you know, at least a little bit different. I don't know. I always find it a bit weird to have, like, just a big old ugly hole in the middle of your base, or at least next to your house. Oops. So that's why I kind of wanted to put it a bit further away. I really liked this this whole style of there being just a giant blank slate of stone on this side of the river. Did you get just abandoned his llamas? Are you kidding me? Well, these are mine now. Screw you, the wandering trader. I'm gonna save you from your awful owner that make your twig, your reeds. These aren't reeds. What are they called? Leads. Made your stupid leads snap. Get over here, guys. Guess I have to make a fence for them? How do I make a fence? That's a great question. Like that. It's a wall? I think that'll work. I have to have an empty hand for these guys. No, you want fences. Okay. I don't know if I have any more wood. Oh, I think I have just enough actually. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. You guys are living with me now. Screw your stupid owner. I hope they stay around. I think they only despawn if they're still attached to the wandering trader if he despawns. So yeah. What was I on about? Holes, that's right, holes. I just don't like digging giant holes next to my base. I find it awkward, I find it a little bit not great looking. So I try and tend to put them a bit further away. Obviously you're still gonna need holes. This is Minecraft. It's a game about mining and crafting, and if you don't have a space if you don't have a space for yourself to just start mining somewhere, then it's gonna be rough, for sure. I'm gonna have to move this chest over. I mostly just put these things down so that I had a place to store things as I've been using them. There we go. You grab that. Should probably cook this ore that I got. Right? Yeah, you go invisible and hide. You coward. Forgot his own animals. That's so rude. I should give him names. I'll think on that. Alright. Getting a bit close for this. Yeah. Oh, there we go. See, there we go. So this is why I made them the odd way that I wanted it to. So that, yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of combining in the center here, but overall, it'll still give me a good amount of wood, or not wood, of saplings, so that I don't start running out. Dark oak saplings are the only ones that are like this, I find. It feels like they have such a low drop chance for their saplings. So that's why I'm being a little bit pedantic about how I'm building this. I can start doing something like this instead. Or oh, 2 zombies. There we go. Still got it. Still got it. Alright. And fill this one out here. Yeah, for now I'll have just 8 of these. Obviously we'll extend it as I'm gonna require more trees. But for now, ooh, okay. Where are you? Get over here. It's probably a shield, huh? Be useful. I'm kind of happy we are near some lilies of the valley. I was trying to talk about this last episode, but they make white dye, which is really nice because the only other way to get white dye in this game is, I'm pretty sure, bone meal, and we don't really have a mob farm at the moment. That's obviously on the menu. Something I do want to make at some point, but not really. Don't really have one currently. Trying to say. We're building things up slowly. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to make a mob farm though. I think I made one a long time ago on a server once, and then never really understood how it worked. I think there's only like really one design you can go for, unless you're like doing some crazy efficient shenanigans. Yeah, I'll look into that. For now, I need some more stone. But yeah, I should probably chop down these trees as well. I'm going to finish this up, get some more trees planted, and then I'm gonna probably work on something else. Those pumpkins over there I've been alluding to. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. I'll be back. Digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, digging a hole, diggy diggy hole, hole, diggy diggy hole, digging hole, diggy diggy hole. Starting to come together. Kind of see the shape of it. I'm going down. Not like, again, it's not like intentional or anything like this, but you know, it looks a little bit nice. Now you might be wondering why, June, oh, why are you subjecting this to yourself instead of just digging a 2x2 hole down? I don't know. It just, I just think this looks nicer, you know? It's about the working towards something while making it still look nice, I think. Just generally, if you do something like that, I think it'll eventually look, you know. There's one thing to just simply, like, build things as grossly as possible, and then just sort of move on from that. But like, you know, if you work towards making something look nice at first, I think it reaches, you know, and it extends and keeps looking nice even after a while you haven't touched it. So we did hit andesite. Yes, we hit a bit of andesite here. So it's gonna be more not stone, but I will not lie, andesite is one of the nicer looking materials. So we'll use that for sure for the tree farm. But yeah, this is kind of how I've been doing it. Digging a hole like this, and then reaching out, and you get the spiral staircase kind of look. I have a decent chunk right now. Let's go up. Oh no, I screwed that up. It's fine. Everything's ruined. Everything's ruined. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I don't care that much. I care a little bit. I don't care that much. Let me do a thing here. I'm gonna chop down these trees. We're running low on daylight, actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. I was talking about these pumpkins all the whole time. What do I want to do with them? Well, great thing about pumpkins that you can do is make them into a light source that isn't torches. Used to be that the only way that you can get a block of light was glowstone. We're a little bit far away from that, but you can do is, how do you do these again? Supposed to carve them with the axe, right? I don't remember. I know you can turn them into seeds like this. You just do this? No, you're supposed to like carve them somehow. Ah, okay. So apparently I need shears. I thought it was an axe. It used to be an axe, I'm pretty sure, and they just changed it to shears. Okay. Let's see if I don't have any more. By trees. See if I don't have any more iron. I know I used a lot of it to make iron tools. Really. I don't really have too much, but let me check. Llamas are still around. I think the villagers still there, so. Aha! Aha! It's growing! Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this will look a lot nicer when there's grass up here, as you can see. Don't get distracted. Let's look for some shears. One piece of iron. Okay, not great. Let's do a little bit of a thing here I wanted to try to do. There we go. I don't know, not dark. One piece of iron, not amazing. Guess I'm gonna just have to keep mining. I used it all on an iron pickaxe. I didn't know that I needed shears for it. Alright. I'll talk to you guys when I have a little bit more iron. Maybe I can fix that. It's busted here too. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna let these, just chop down these trees. I'm gonna let them, slowly, wither away the leaves. So you can see, I already got 4 from here. Now, it's not enough just to, you know, keep them be the same, you know, exactly the same amount of saplings. I do want to be slowly having more. So if I get at least 9 saplings out of this, that'll be literally perfect. There we go. I don't know why it's specifically dark oak trees. I'm never worried about, you know, having enough saplings for birch or oak or whatever. It's only specifically dark oak. It feels like it doesn't have enough, like it doesn't just give you enough saplings just by itself. Did a couple bit more mining though. Let's wait for that to disappear. Just going to half this stuff up over here. Yeah, out of there. Yeah, I just need a little bit more, and I'll be done for now. Obviously, again, I do want more than just, you know, eight of them, and I also do want more at the different sizes. This is just phase 1 for now. Need to get the other height trees, not the other height trees, the other dimension of trees down. Using up a lot of slabs for this. Alright, and there we go. There we go, already have 9. 10! Alright. Gonna be slowly getting more and more saplings. Slowly expanding it at least. The stupid guy's in the way. I don't know what the despawn conditions are for the wandering villagers, wandering traders. Wish they'd leave faster, but you know, obviously you don't always want them to leave right away. But yeah, we already have 12. That's great. Will be enough to plant probably this entire row because I think I still have 2 here actually. Alright, not gonna be quite enough. Maybe we get 2 more somehow, unexpectedly. Doesn't look like it. Squids washed ashore. Wow. I mean, you know. Thank you for your service. 3 ink sacks. We need a lot more of those. But yeah, as you can see, we're slowly working our way up. We've got a good little basis here, the tree farms. I do want to build a bridge across here at some point. Be a little bit of a later time. Still don't have another iron ore. The saddest thing that's happened to me so far. I just simply not have the right amount. I thought it was axes still. It was axes. It was definitely axes for a very long time. I just decided to turn it into shears for the for the jack-o'-lanterns. There's a witch over there. What? You want to go say hi? Maybe she'll give us our first piece of redstone. Why not get that guy? Oh, poisoned. Die. Yeah, 7 pieces of redstone. Oh my god. I'm a bit of in a pickle. I'm a little bit of in a pickle. Okay, I think I heard. Okay. We're fine, we're fine. It's 27 seconds of poison. Oh god, I shouldn't have eaten that fish. Oh, but I'm happy we got some redstone and some glowstone. That's not going to be as useful for now, but the redstone's going to be great. Redstone's going to be awesome. I'm going to be using redstone for a lot of projects. As I said, I wanted to have a little bit of automation. And that involves learning redstone, I should say, also. I'm not great at it. I'll admit that. Still a little bit of a noob when it comes to redstone, but you know, we learn. We learn and grow around these parts. Okay. It's a pretty unfortunate place to fall down. Why hadn't our iron in here the whole time? No. Oh no. Okay. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh no. Oh no. I have some stone here? I do. Okay. Let's make a sword too. There were definitely mobs down there. Oh no. Did you see that? And I was low. Oh god. Okay. Don't panic. We're gonna be fine. I think over on this side I can. Okay, never mind. I can start just going this direction. There's water! An aquifer here. That's nice. This is neat. I do like me some holes. Or some caves. So this is good find to have, but oh my god, the most unfortunate. Oh my god. Okay. Torches. Put this on. Okay. Torches. There's another guy over here. There's a creeper there. Okay. Oh! I got teamed up on. Quickly. Grab what I can. Shit. Okay, there's more creepers. I want this iron so badly. You don't understand how badly I want this iron. Oh god. Is that everything? I'm just be happy. Okay. I think we're in a safer spot here. Okay, never mind. I want that iron! The skeleton there. I can't have that iron. This is bad for me. Okay. Another creeper over there. That guy can't reach me. I just want one piece of iron. Merci beaucoup. Okay, that's fine. That's over. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. We got hired. That's all I wanted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Really good at Minecraft. I'm really good at Minecraft combat. So it's what I excel at, actually. I haven't done it in a while. Just haven't done it in a while. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Llamas are still here, which is really nice. Let's get this iron smelted. Gonna be using the stone hoe finally that I made episode 1. To make a bit of a farming area around here. I think land here is fine. Great. I want the shears first, because when you shear a pumpkin, I think if you just simply use it, you get 4 seeds. If you shear it and then take it, you get 8 seeds. That's the same amount of seeds. I did this obviously so that I can make jack-o'-lanterns now. Yeah, that's why I did it. I mean, then you don't waste anything. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. I know I'm at half a heart. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, clear out these trees here. 1, 2, 3. So now what I'm gonna do is over here, I'm just gonna start a little bit of a jack-o'-lantern farm at the very least. Like this. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. I actually don't think that these get. Yeah, they don't get reached by that. So I'm just gonna do it by 4 to start out with. 3, 4. There we go. So now these things are going to grow. I think I need some more here. And that's an axe. Double this. And then so this will just be a small little just a pumpkin farm so that I can start getting jack-o'-lanterns. So that I can light stuff up without using torches. Because these jack-o'-lanterns are a really easy source of early light. They give out more light than a torch, actually. Fun fact. And obviously you can hide them pretty easily. A lot easier than torches at the very least. So yeah. This episode is starting to get a bit long. So I'm gonna wrap it up for now. We built our little tree farm, got started on the quarry, got some jack-o'-lanterns going. Died 2 times. First death was me falling down a hole. Let's not have that be a pattern, shall we? Got some llamas too. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.